Okay, good morning. Today we're gonna play Star Wars with XCOM mods, and XCOM with Star Wars mods, and I wanted to slowly build this so that you would learn how to play this game a little bit quickly, more easily, and to get accomplishments. I started the game, I just saved a file. All I did was the first basic missions where you get everybody gathered together into one thing and it explains the base. There's really no reason to teach that. What we're going to do is go from this point on one mission at a time so that you understand why I'm doing what I'm doing so that you can understand, of course, the game. Now, here, what I've already done is cleared out 2 rooms. And what you are doing here to clean out these rooms of alien machinery is to build facilities. Let me show you here.
Hey, Commander, now that members of the Resistance faction
You can build
have joined
facilities.
us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can meet to organize and plan future operations together.
You can build facilities here to help you. And the 2 facilities that I like to start with is the Guerrilla Tactics School and the Infirmary. Now, we don't have any supplies yet. We don't have any power. We don't have really anything in the facility. The Guerrilla GTS School, the reason you want to get into this as quickly as possible is that you want to get your team up to 6 members in a combat scene rather than 4, which is the default. 6 will give you a faster leveling up of all your troops, and it will also give you an advantage where once you get a couple of layers or a couple of levels on your characters under your belt, you'll be almost unstoppable. The second one is the Infirmary, because as you go along, your guys are going to get wounded, tired, things like that. And the faster you can get your best troops back into battle, the easier this game will become. So let's go back to the main screen.
As far as I can tell,
Research, we've got
technology, along with
first thing.
what we've seen going on in the city
Boy, she
centers
likes the
is
chat,
based on
doesn't she?
variations, and in some cases improvements of the existing alien tech used during the invasion. Luckily, the more common this stuff becomes, the easier it'll be for us to find components that can work in conjunction with the Avengers' hybrid systems.
Hello, Commander. Work is well underway, but it will be some time yet before my research is complete.
So what you want to do is do the research as quickly as possible on the lowest levels. In other words, things that say only 3 days, 4 days, you're going to get those done quicker, and then that gives you more skills to get faster advantages. Now, right now, the first thing you always want to do is build better weapons. You want to build magnetic weapons, which give you more firepower and an ability to make modular weapons, which is loot that you find on missions and make the weapon more deadly, and then, of course, longer range and more likely to kill your aliens in one shot. You don't want to wound aliens. You want to focus on one particular alien and then eliminate him from the battle and then move on to the next. If you wound a guy, he's still going to get around.
From my own experience, Advent generally deploys heavy security rather than subterfuge.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact.
Always go
but
for
we'll
these
have to make
fast,
the first move.
because the supply drops disappear quickly,
Avenger
and you need them.
New course.
So we're going to get these right away. And you see, they click this button here, and it speeds it along. See, I just improved sniper rifles. Instant lock. See, that's what I'm going to do first.
The Advent Stun Lancer.
And look at what it opened up.
These units to be their means of dealing with any unruly civilians within the city centers. It seems
New research.
they have come to rely on more brutal means.
We've got 2 days, 14, 2 days, 3 days, and 11 days. So let's go 2 days.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Now you see those supplies? And if I want to build the Guerrilla Tactics School first. And I like to have it organized.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
I don't
Commander,
think you
I'm going
can.
to need more help on the engineering team before I
Yeah,
can
we've
start
only
clearing out
got
some of these other
one
rooms.
engineer, so we can only do one thing at a time. Yeah, she just bitched at me. Get our supplies.
We completed our research in remarkable time, Commander.
Okay. All right, let's see what we got. 5 days for the radio, 14, 2, 3, and 11. So we're going to go for 2.
Knowing that my
All right, getting back to the main battlefield.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
What do we got here? Rookies, which are troops, and they'll show down here. And you've got also an Advent black site there, but that's under lock because we haven't opened that part of the map yet. And I generally don't like to open the part of the map until I clear it off first.
Avenger plotting new course.
But, you know, everybody's different. If you open a map, though, it opens other ways the aliens can get at you.
Another important step forward in our research, despite a thorough analysis. I have yet to discover one, if any, advantage
Laboratory
that
construction.
soldiers' enormous eyes provide. Testing their visual acuity will no doubt prove difficult. I will make that our highest priority.
Now, let's check and see if all these things that I have unlocked, I can build better weapons.
Hello, Commander.
See, here we need 5 alien alloys. These squad upgrades are what you want to get done first. The squad upgrades upgrade everybody in your unit. I don't generally build the small nano kit scale vests. I just like to save my corpses, supplies, and alloys for squad upgrades later. I also always carry a med kit on all the missions. So everybody has a med kit, so I start with 6. Built those right away. And you can see here what's coming up next.
I suppose since that worked, we might as well keep
All
it
right,
up, Commander.
this is your covert action. You can build rookies up on little side missions and send them away.
Our friends in the Resistance have helped to pinpoint the location of our missing soldier.
Commander, we've confirmed the position of the soldier.
We're going to
being
go
held
rescue this
captive by
guy
the
who got
Chosen.
captured.
We now have an opportunity to launch a rescue operation. Commander, if we're going to win this war, we need to take every chance we get to fight back. We'll have to be ready to engage
within a high-security Advent facility not far from your position. If we try to take them back by force, it won't be long before we're totally outnumbered by enemy reinforcements. Our best bet is to go in quietly, drawing as little attention as possible. The latest intel has our operatives being held in the main structure just ahead. We have the advantage of stealth here, so we should try to get in and out as quietly as possible.
All right, we're going to slide along
this is going to get a whole lot
this
harder.
edge of the map
I must move quickly.
until we get to a side entrance.
Area secured.
We have Firebrand on standby for evac, Commander, but as soon as she gets in range, the whole compound will go on high alert. We should hold back unless we have the target, or it's an absolute emergency.
Stay clear of those turrets. We're still not entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
I'll be there soon. An alien scouting party.
Yes.
I am at your service.
Inform the Commander.
There's the entrance.
Watching comes naturally.
you?
I go where I'm needed. I see everything.
We're picking up increased comm chatter in the compound. They've noticed something is up. We haven't lost the advantage yet, though. Try to avoid engaging their forces if possible.
I will go. No one will cross.
Keep sharp. We've lost contact with the perimeter patrols. Could be the Storm 3 or Wampus. You don't want one of those things surprising you.
Okay, we've secured the exit.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Do you fear me?
All right, we got in. Now we're going to try and rescue him out. There's our
Firebrand
exit.
is in position and the compound is on full alert. Time to move.
I won't let them past.
Where have you gone?
Enemies.
The compound has reached maximum alert status. They put out a distress signal and we're
Uh-oh.
already picking up multiple inbound transports.
Let's get her out of here.
Volk says I am to obey. I'll watch closely.
It would seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat.
In combat,
Their
you got to
implants
get this
provide
guy first.
significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
All right, let's see. Where's our exit? Right there. Let's get her out of here. And cover her retreat.
Moving as ordered.
Covering her retreat,
My
see?
watch begins.
That way, nobody can sneak up behind us without getting shot. Second armada coming in. Another priest. We got to get out of here. I should be able to do a fast retreat now. Yep. And she's out.
You are weak.
Area secured.
These guys are in stealth, so they shouldn't be seen, but we'll see.
I can get there.
Yep, they'll get out.
As you order, Commander. I've had my fill.
And they're gone. Very clean. Pull them out. Don't fight.
Firebrand is returning to base.
I suppose after having a
flawless, see?
Captured, the least you could.
Again, I urge all citizens to remain calm, though Xcom radicals did manage to release a handful of detainees.
It wasn't easy, but Mox has been safely returned, Commander. He's eager to get back.
And now we've recovered Cradle Mox.
To return to your service,
was another big.
I will not forget what you and your soldiers have done for me.
Efficiently executed
Armory.
and no casualties.
You soldiers.
Can lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Commander, combat against the aliens day in and
we
day
have
out
another
is
ranger.
no easy task, and eventually the stress takes its toll in various ways. We'll need to keep an eye on each soldier to manage their traits.
And we have another medic. Or hacker, depending on how you build her. Or him. Alright, one last part of this training video is going to be let's see here, the resistance network
Most of our new recruits have never worked in close.
This is the headquarters of the Skirmisher faction. They may look like Advent, but they sure don't act like it. Now that we've established contact, we can scan at this location to gain additional support for our cause.
You know them as they were, the soldiers of Advent.
Yeah.
Now they are free to choose. If you
now you've got a really good start. You've got Dragova and you've got Cradle Mox. Those are the two factions that help you in your mission. Alright, we're going to check now our ring. Covert actions now available in the ring.
You are safe here. Praetor Mox was new to our cause, but he believed in our people's freedom, in this alliance, in you, Commander. I shall do the same. My skirmishers stand ready, should you need.
These are your resistance orders, see?
May our people stand united until the
God, they talk too much.
Fall. If there are orders you would have us follow, Commander, tell us what must be done.
Commander, the factions have indicated they know how to track down the Chosen. We should construct the ring facility so they have a place to coordinate.
Our research is progressing as expected, Commander.
What can I do for you, Commander?
Okay, you've got several different resistance factions. There's another one called the Templars, and as you advance, you can put things. Now, when you open the game, I put this one in. On timed missions, the timer does not begin until the squad loss concealed. That's really important because a lot of these missions have timers that you only have 5 turns to finish it, and they're almost impossible to finish in a lot of time, especially when the bosses start arriving. So you want to keep this in there almost all the time. Objectives, Avenger Report, Guerrilla Tactics Schools under Research, Commanders, and you want to do, let's see, where's the Covert Actions? Resistance Ring. Where's the Resistance Ring? Oh, I forget now. Build. The resistance ring allows you to send them on missions. So we're going to build that, and it'd be while we're building the Guerrilla Tactics School. I don't have an engineer to help right now, but that's okay. And then you have this one, and then as you see here, these you want to build your power coils on. Exposed power coils. See that where it says there? You build the exposed power coils where you're going to build your base units. So that's it. And now you got a good start. You've got your Guerrilla Tactics School building. You've got your resistance ring. Your next build should be clearing this and building an infirmary. Then you're probably going to have to build a power coil because you're going to be limited on power. See here? And then you start exposing things and building it forward. That's it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.